to an old African tradition and ask the eldest person in the room to give me permission to speak. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was told about this event a few weeks ago, and I went through my collection of poetry and tried to bring out something that would relate to being a woman. So I got a couple of poems I want to share, if it's okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Y'all want the love poem first or the angry poem first?
Get that angry.
It's not angry towards a black woman, so I don't want you to get that wrong impression. The first piece I want to do for you tonight is one that I wrote a couple weeks ago. It's called If Jesus Was a Woman. If Jesus was a woman, would bullets fly? Would babies die slow deaths through deoxyribonucleic mutilation? Souls being sold to the lowest bidder, exploited through the noise of hate speak. If Jesus was a woman, would there be early grave destinations in African nations for the harvesters of the raw that runs the world? Mysterious disappearances, missing witnesses while vital organs find new owners. If Jesus was a woman, would there be red button nuclear fear mongering, green lighting military weapons stock acquisitions as social spending dwindles, trickle down, returning to haunt the masses, minimum slave wages failing to keep pace with inflation, insurance shortfall worries threaten impatient patients awaiting death sentences filled with commas. Orange is the color of constant alert. The boogeyman, real or imagined since homeland insecurity was born. 9/11 patriot activity insensitively stripping dignity of citizenry mentally. If Jesus was a woman, would degrees no longer guarantee success? Would there be profit from pedagogy and the biology of post-secondary palaces of the elite? Salt and sweet treats create diseases that precede treatment and lifetime dependency on medical intervention while physicians earn dividends with every prescription. Would chickens collapse at the knees from the weight of greed on their bones? Atrazine in the feed leading to antibiotics eating in the biomes of human intestines. Ingest them, then pain finds a home in tissues and tendons with prayers to mend them. But would they be needed if Jesus was a woman? Would prisons be full of black and brown free labor, padding the portfolios of Fortune 500 boards of directors bored with anything less than maximum capacity, capitalizing on human property while the masses tuned into network mind control tune out truth to embrace the comfort of familiar poisons designed to induce loyalty to use and winning the war on the minds of the weakened? If Jesus was a woman, would overseers in clandestine vehicles, hood in trunk, cam on dash, documenting brutal waves, graphic replays escape prosecution for murdering undefended and defenseless, senseless homicides they no longer hide, prying eyes expose the hypocrisy on timelines and tweets from the streets of global dissension? If Jesus was a woman, would sleepwalking dead spirits slowly awakening to the changes coming in the ages, politics of competition and division, soiling the souls of black folk, mired in confusion, losing their sense of history and culture through severely damaged psyches, stuck in Euro-Jesus mentalities? But what if Jesus was a woman? know I used a few million-dollar words in that piece, but what I wanted to get to was the hypocrisy of patriarchal religion that is taught in our society. Because we totally negate the feminine aspect of the Creator, of God, or whatever that supreme universal spirit is that we pay homage to. Things would be different if we acknowledged the feminine aspect of God.
Yes, sir.
I got a few more million-dollar words. First sister that got up, where's she at? She's still here? Beautiful poetry.
Thank you.
And thank you for using language. Because you exemplify intelligence when you use words and you excuse profanity. I wrote this one last Thursday, thinking about the football game that I was thinking about watching. This is called diversions. Diversions take you on excursions to nowhere and nothingness. Bombardment with excitement and superlatives assures them that you spend and send dividends into exponential trends. They win. You lose. Your mind in the tightly wound landscape of time marked by digits on a clock of two-dimensional reality. Living for Friday at 5. Fevering for the momentary freedom of weekends. Lamenting Monday's early plantation call and the Tuesday sharecropper dues blues. Ain't no black in the red, white, and blue, do you hear me? Holler if you do, cause true is true today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Don't believe the lies that fly through the skies of our headspace, fueled by feelings of inferiority and insecurity unfounded. Dwelling on the ground when we should be living in the clouds with heavenly mentality and the spirituality that liberates souls from the human bondage we deal with daily. A bended knee shines the spotlight on impropriety. Lightning rod flash blinds the masses oblivious to the underlying truth that change is the obvious antidote. The slave song is the wrong song all day long. Playing games for pay is another way to keep a brain trained and drained, detained from the healing revealed by introspection, reverberating in the universe within. Now, for those who didn't catch that, I was talking about Colin Kaepernick taking a knee. I was talking about NFL owners that act as slave owners, and all of us who are wrapped up in a sport that is only designed to take us away from massa cracking the whip on our behinds every day. That's what that poem is about. Y'all with me? All right. One last poem. It's a short one, and this is for the sisters. Today is about appreciating our sisters. Now, we were supposed to not spend any money today, but I had to confess. Sister Tammy told me that I was supposed to wear white. So I had to go to the store and buy me some white. I spent my money in the hood, if that counts for anything. And I just want sisters to know how much we love and appreciate them, how necessary they are for our existence, and how we owe everything in our lives to our feminine aspect. This is a love poem. It's called 360. You are the air that surrounds me, breath that flows. You are light bringing me day and moon shining with the stars through midnight blue skies. You are words, stimulating thoughts imagined not in my brain but in my universe. You are rain, soothing a soul parched by passivity. Your song is a balm to ears numbed by the din of ignorant sentences. You are rhythm, calming an uneasy spirit with the gentle lapping of shallow waves on wet sand, rocking, chasing tension's acidic essence into alkalinity. Your serenity calls me to a place where bliss resides, high and holy, sacred as a promise kept, whole, balanced, warm. Your lips unlock heaven's door. You